Now, this is so crazy because this was not placed on television. It was actually on YouTube. It was on YouTube, and I ran across it, and it was actually better than the Soul Train Awards, in my opinion. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for the fourth annual Black Music Honors for 2019. It was held in Atlanta, and like I said, they did not put it on television. It was actually on YouTube. I ran across it um, actually a couple weeks ago, and I actually had watched and did all my notes, but just never did the video. So today I said, let me go ahead and do the video because there are people have been running across it and have been saying things to me about it. I'm like, oh, I already watched it. So let's talk about it. Anyway, so it was hosted by Ricky Smiley and Latoya Luckett. They actually opened up with a remix to Little Nas's song "Open Road." It was kind of cute. It really was kind of cute. I was like, "Oh, this is the best." So I enjoyed it. I laughed at it. You know what? Listen, Latoya she's a good actress, and naturally she's a good singer and all of that. But she's funny. She could actually be funny as well. And Ricky Smiley is a whole clown. He's a whole clown. So it was a good time. I enjoyed it. We went from that and we went into a performance by Naughty by Nature. Listen, they still sound good, still look good. Still look good, honey. Okay. They performed and they were really, really good. They really were. I was like, come on through, y'all. Um, After that, we actually did the Legends Award, and that went to Freddie Jackson. And they actually they had the tributes down, okay? They had the tributes down. They had Avery Wilson. I don't know if you all know Avery Wilson, but I follow him on Instagram. Avery Wilson sings his face off. You understand me? Perfect to do Freddie Jackson because Avery Wilson, he plays a lot. He plays a lot with his voice. And um, I think he would actually be best utilized to do some tributes to some females. He's that rare male that could actually do some of the tributes to some of the females. You'll see him around. He actually has sang with Anita Baker. Listen, when I tell you he got up on there, honey, and threw down with Anita Baker. Because, there's certain songs right now that Anita Baker will not do any longer because she'll say she can't hit the notes. So she just won't do them. Like when I went to New Orleans to see Anita Baker, she's like, "Trying on the Body and Soul Trail." And that's like my favorite song. I was like waiting on Body and Soul. She didn't do that. Nope. Sure didn't. And you don't hear her do her chapter 8 stuff either. Because again, she played around her upper register a lot in those days, honey. 'Cause I was waiting on that. I'm like, come on, girl. Mm-mm. But she had Avery on. Honey, Avery was all up in the rafters and carrying on. She was getting such life off of Avery. But that's him. I'm telling you, he gets over there on his Instagram and sings his face off. He has his own material as well, too. And he's cute. Cute as a button. Cute as a button, has a really nice personality. He does a lot of lives over on his Instagram and he talks. Nice kid. Nice little guy. But anyway, I think he's going to do very well, and I'm starting to see him more and more. He's becoming more and more visible with people who matter in the industry. So hats off to you, Avery Wilson. Yes, I follow him on Instagram, but he sang "Rock with Me" and was tearing it up. Tevin Campbell came out and did "Have You Ever Loved Somebody?" Child, again, another one who could do the same thing because Tevin can get up in the rafters too. Um, and then Tony Terry came out and did "You Are My Lady." Um, and then all of them did "Jam Tonight" at the end. It was good. Their Freddie Jackson tribute was good, very good, and Freddie was happy with it. Then they did Yolanda Adams because she was um, the gospel music icon. And I have to say, see, I was on the Soul Train Awards. I was saying, okay, so who's going to sing for Yolanda? Because that's a hard cup to fill. And Child Yolanda sang for Yolanda over there at Soul Train. But they did a good job. Listen, baby, they pulled out Kelly Price. Kelly Price came out and sang "Open My Heart" and killed it. But Kelly plays no games at all. Kelly, listen, I always tell you all, Kelly Price should never do reality TV. She should have never went on R&B Divas because it showed her as not a very nice person. But vocally, you can't get it. Kelly Price is sickening vocally. It just is what it is. Whatever she got to dish out, we'll deal with whatever else you got going on as long as you keep singing. Leandria Johnson, child, my love, honey. She came out there and did In the Midst of It All. I have no words. None. And Jacqueline Carr. She's another one, honey. She's a little beast, honey. She did The Battle's Not Yours. And then they came back and they did a reprise, honey. And listen, Leandria's shoes was off. I ain't even got to say no more. Her shoes were off. It got serious. Okay, moving on. So then we had a tribute to Bill Withers. I said, "Oh boy, come on! What y'all gonna do with this?" They had Major and Leon Timbo, and I didn't really know Leon Timbo, but I was really, really impressed. I knew Major could sing because Major has been around. He floats around in the industry, and he's really good. He sings well. I got to see most of it. He was on Star, and I'm so mad that they took Star off the air. Star was everything, but yeah, Major was on Star. He actually was playing Queen Latifah's son. That didn't know that he was Queen Latifah's son. He thought he was her cousin. Child, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, but they sang Grandma's Hands. They sang song. They sang Ain't No Sunshine, and they brought it on home with It's Gonna Be a Lovely Day naturally. Um, then from that, we went to the soul music icon, and it was Tamia. Child, Tamia was so clean, so clean. Ugh, so clean. And when they ran, see, she's so underrated. When they ran through her little montage talking about her career, child, I know there was some people, and I wasn't, because I know, because I follow, and I love her. But I don't think people know all the things that Tamia has done and what she's capable of. But yeah, Tamia, child, Miss Tamia is sickening. She's serious. But again, remember, she's one of Quincy Jones's little proteges, honey. So you know how that goes. Anyway, but they had Melanie Fiona. came out and did Stranger in My House, and Kiki Wyatt did You Put a Move on My Heart. Listen, they had to pull out the best out. They wasn't playing around for Tamia, honey. That's what I said. They had this down. But again, they were in Atlanta, Georgia. They had to pull out. They knew that they had to do what needed done. Okay? Listen, and it's terrible that this didn't get televised, on a regular network. Anyway. So then there was a performance by Jessie Wu. I was glad to see her. She did this One Night Vacation song of hers, and it was cool. It was cool. I was like, come on, Jessie. She's getting visible. You all know Jessie Wu. Jessie Wu was on Love and Hip Hop. Jessie Wu, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and then she was also she has appeared on Maddie's show on the Queen's Supreme Court, and she's actually done several of the live shows as well. Jessie Wu said she sang. She could really, really sing. Um, you couldn't see it on here. This little song didn't really give you her singing abilities because she could sing, but you got to see how cute she is and how she actually has stage presence. So it was cool. Then they gave the Hip Hop Icon Award to Arrested Development. Now this is long overdue. Okay, long overdue. They had Travis Green, D1, Moo Fresh, and Marley Music, and they sang Mr. Wendell, they sang Tennessee, and they did Everyday People. And it was, y'all know I ain't no big rap music and hip hop fan like that, but this was long overdue, and this was done so well. It was done so well. It really, and I don't know if this actually, and I keep saying it wasn't televised. It may have been on some network. It wasn't where we got to where it should have been. Okay, it wasn't where it should have been. We should not have had to find this show on YouTube at all, at all. Because I'm telling you, hands down, this show literally made the Soul Train Music Awards look like a 30-minute sitcom. Like seriously. Anyway, then we had Escape. They did a whole thing. They were tributing to Escape. They were honoring Escape, and they had June's Diary and 702 came out and tributed to Escape. Listen, quit playing, quit playing. Atlanta's best. And then they closed the show with H Town. H Town did a performance and threw down. Threw down. I said, okay, this show was really good and had no business not being televised on a large network at all. But anyway, like I said, some more people are actually starting to run across it on YouTube, and hopefully somebody will see this video and it'll actually send some more traffic that way to actually pull it up and see the show. So that's that. And I'm gonna put the link for the show down in the information box. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.